Have you been wanting to know how to do brows with pomade? Well, this is the tutorial for you. We're going to do a brow tutorial today, and we're going to be using brow pomade to slay our brows. Okay, so now that your brows are groomed, you're going to get you either a brow wax, a brow gel, whatever you want to use, a brow soap to lay those brow hairs down. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Brow Lift, which is a gel, to lay my brow hairs down. Going in with that gel, and I'm going to just get it all in that brow hair. So I'll take it back and forth. And then I am smoothing those hairs down. Just like so. Alright, so now that that brow gel has those hairs laid down, I'm just going to nicely and lightly tap across this brow. Just to set everything in place. Now, we're going to be using pomade today. Pomade is a cream product, but you have to use this product ever so sparingly. If you go in with too much, you're going to have a very harsh brow. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to use an angled brow brush. I'm going to get some of the product out, and I'm going to place it on the back of my hand to allow the temperature, my body temperature, to warm up the product. Okay, so I'm just going to put it here on the back of my hand, and we're going to use only what's here to create a natural brow. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to follow the hair-like strokes in my brow. Using those guiding points to help me create the brow. Notice how I'm doing hair-like strokes, filling in only the areas that are sparse. I'm going to get a little bit more product. Again, only using what's on the back of my hand. And we're going to go in with hair-like strokes in the front. Just like so. Now see those hair-like strokes? Notice how it's still very natural. There's a balance between the product, which is the pomade, and the hairs of my brow. Now, I'm going to get rid of these marks because I don't need those anymore. 1 second. So once you have the pomade on, if you find that there's an area that you feel you went in a little too heavy, just take that spoolie brush and brush right through it. Again, notice in the front, we have those hair-like strokes. And it's just taking the product and going up. We want a natural front to our brows. Now we're ready to carve this brow out. So we cleaned up the bottom of the brow with a lighter concealer, and now we're going to clean up the top of the brow with our foundation. You can also use a complexion shade concealer if you want to do that at the top as well. And when I'm cleaning up the front of the brow, I don't go all the way to the end because again, we want to have that natural hair-like front. So I don't carry my foundation or concealer all the way to the end of the brow. And there you have it, a natural pomade brow. All right, so come back for part 2 as we do our brows with powder.